Team Fluffy checking in. Team Fluffy, please respond. Will a real Team Fluffy please stand up? If you're Team Fluffy, hashtag Team Fluffy in the comments below. I'll be looking. So I don't know if you guys remember, and quite honestly, I can't even remember if I even showed you guys, but I bought Ari like these no-name brand shoes. They were like BAF squat shoes, or Olympic lifting shoes, I should say. They're like $70 or so, $79. So they're decent. They got the job done, but they weren't anything great. I got those for a while ago, and she lost them. So I just recently bought her a new pair. That's actually quite nice. Reebok. Boom! I don't know if these look pink or red in the light, but they're pink. They're like a hot pink. This is light pink, hot pink. This DSLR camera should capture the color pretty well, but I know my old camera used to color pinks as like reds, or it'd make reds pinks. I don't remember. It was one of the two. But yeah, these things are pretty badass. They're like $114, so they're still not like, you know, Adi Power Nike Remelios level at the $200 range, but you know, still $114. The Reebok CrossFit brand. Pretty sick looking. She has a bad knee, and then she has horrible mobility for squats, so she's definitely somebody who needs the Olympic shoes for sure. So I got these right off of Amazon, or eBay actually. I think I got them off eBay. I go back and forth, eBay or Amazon, whichever one has the best deals. But yeah, I believe these are eBay for $114. And I just ordered myself some SBD knee sleeves. I made the jump and upgraded my life. So those should be in here in about 2 days. Look at this mess. Only a YouTube and powerlifter type of human being would have a bigger gym bag mess than he does a wardrobe. Shoes, sleeves, tripods, bags. Let's get some shoes. Look what just came in. I'm a real hardcore lifter now. Ammonia inhalants, aka smelling salts. Really, 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 really popular and commonly used amongst all powerlifters, both amateur and elite. You see them used by almost every single powerlifter in any given powerlifting meet ever. They're those little tabs that you see people break in half and sniff intensely before their lifts. In fact, you even see like paramedics, if somebody's passed out unconscious, based on what knocked them out, I guess, they'll sometimes break this open and stick it underneath the knocked out person's nose, and it'll jolt them back awake. I don't know if that works with any form of unconsciousness, but I know in some cases it can. Anyway, I got these guys. 20 tablets total for $6 on Amazon. So I'm going to try it out today. Basically how it works is you don't want to use them regularly for training. I got them pretty much just for my powerlifting meet. I think I did find one in December. I will let you guys know the official details once I know for sure. I basically just got them for the powerlifting meet, and I just got a bunch of them just so I would just have them. You don't want to do them all the time, like before every single set and every single workout, but before any sort of a big lift, particularly at a meet, you would use them. And what happens is you break it open, you smell it, and the ammonia will basically cause a respiratory response. It causes like everything from your nose right into your lungs to just activate and kicks your respiratory in, and in turn it gets your heart beat up, and it basically just triggers your entire body to kick on. It like triggers your central nervous system to respond. So essentially what it is it's like a very acute, super fast acting pre-workout, but it only lasts for like a short burst, thanks to the ammonia. Now because it's ammonia, you don't want to do tons of it, you don't want to overdose it, but you know, doing these things are only 0.33 cc's per capsule, so it's a low dose. So breaking one, sniffing it before, you know, your big lifts at a meet or something like that, not a bad idea at all. Definitely get you going. So I'm going to take 2 today and put it in my little gym cup here. I'm going to try it out. Even though I'm not doing any sort of PRs today or big lifts, I just want to try it maybe for like 2 of my heavy sets. I'm really just curious to see how it feels and how it works. So gonna try that out. Got my ammonia inhalants, aka my smelling salts. So today I'm doing week 2's bench press workout, which is custom to me, myself, and I only. So if you're following Johnny's 6-week program, you're not gonna see it on there. And this is a 4x6 on the bench press using pause reps. Now that's a little tricky. Tap and go would allow me to go heavier than I went last week. However, pause reps take a lot out of you. So last week we did the 10 sets of 3 with 275. This week, I got to double check the numbers, but I believe Johnny recommended, depending on how the week ended, depending on how well my second workout went of that week, I either start with 260, 265, and then do like 270, 275 for my second day, or if it went really, really well and I'm feeling up to it, start with like 270. today, and then do like 280, 285 even for my second 4x6 workout later on this week. So either one, you're going to see what we end up doing in the gym. I got to look at the numbers again, and then I'll feel it out. You'll see that in a minute. Do you see this? Do you know what this is? This is cool. You know why this is cool? Because it's a couch and it's leather. And most of all, it does this. And then on top of that, it also does this. Ooh. I know, it's just a regular recliner couch, right? Everyone has them. But why this is cool is because it was free. Got it on Craigslist for free, and if you look closely, it's brand spanking new. Not even so much as faded, let alone ripped or worn or anything. It is brand new leather. So, beautiful condition, nice ass couch, super comfortable. Got it for free. What's this bruise on my arm? Random bruises on my arm. That's so weird. For free, Craigslist. And that's actually how I got a lot of the old weight training equipment in my parents' home gym. That was also through Craigslist from, you know, retiring powerlifters who are just trying to get rid of their stuff. So I get a lot of it for either free or I can get like a full bench set for like $30 or whatever. And guys, that's the way to go. Amazon, eBay, Craigslist. I decided I want to start taking fish oil today for the sake of the benefits of fish oil. All the benefits, tons of them. Instead of going to a store, I went on Amazon, I went on eBay today, and I got 100 capsules for $10. Guys, budget and save. Be cheap. Because I know some of you guys are like, oh, Nick, you have all this cool stuff. Like, how do you do it? So, yeah, some of it I buy new for sure because, you know, there are some things like electronics. Electronics are one area I truly believe you get what you pay for. So, when it comes to electronics, I will buy new because it's worth it. But there's a lot of things, guys, that I bargain hunt for. And I'm super cheap like that. Like, I don't let stinginess run my mind state 24/7 because that's not good. You want to be able to enjoy your life and not attach money to your identity and stress about it 24/7. So I don't mind going out to eat and taking the girl on dates and like doing fun things with it and enjoying, you know, the money I make because we're here for 70 years. Enjoy life. But when it comes to things that are just kind of day-to-day things like couches, furniture, and whatnot, I'm pretty stingy. And honestly, guys, that's the way to be. So I decided, the reason I'm telling you all this, is I decided, you know, I get some amazing comments from you guys saying, you know, oh, I look up to you, Nick, motivation. And I thank you for that. That means a lot to me. You have no idea how good that makes me feel inside. I figure if there are like some high schoolers watching me right now, you guys are going to be getting into making your own money, starting your own career, getting your own jobs and all that. If you do look up to me for any sort of motivation or inspiration, maybe I can at least plant a seed in your head to get you thinking the right way financially too, so you don't make the same mistakes I did when I was a kid. Because it's very common, you know, when we're kids, like we don't budget that well, we don't save that well, we blow money on stupid things. So here's my little advice to you guys. 3 ways to make sure you're well off and comfortable in life, okay? In this order, I would say 1, save. Save your money. That's the biggest thing, dude. Bargain hunt. Never go to stores. Retail prices suck. Always go Amazon, eBay, even Craigslist, depending on what it is. Like things like furniture, you can definitely get on Craigslist because you can check out the furniture. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I wouldn't get like electronics or anything like that off Craigslist. Get electronics new because, you know, you get what you pay for with electronics. But yeah, dude, save like crazy. Act stingy. Act like you're broke. Most people I know in real life that have a lot of money and a very solid income are some of the stingiest people in the world. You know a couple of them. I'm not going to name them, but some people that make a lot of money and have a lot in their bank account, they could afford to blow it like ballers, and they're the stingiest, penny counting, nickel and diming people I've ever met in my entire life. And they don't buy wicked, super flashy things either. In fact, the people, I'm not saying this is a generalization because I don't know everybody, but the people that I know personally who do go out and buy the flashiest things typically have the least amount of money. Like those people that'll buy nice things and are down to go and blow money, going out to eat or getting drinks on the whim, you would think they have a lot of money. They might be making a lot of money, but they don't have anything in savings, so they're always hurt. So when it comes time to make a big investment, they're like, oh my gosh, I got to transfer money and wait till this check comes in. They're stuck. So guys, save. Be stingy, even if you have the money. That's the biggest thing I had to overcome. When I was younger, especially 18, whenever I get a good amount of money, I'd be like, oh, my bank account went up this much. I'm going to start spending more now because I can. And next thing you know, you're back down to square number 1 again, or square A, whatever the terminology for that is. I'm dumb at math. So number 1, saving, guys. Number 2, investing. Now, if you can get into investing in like stocks and bonds and all that cool stuff, great. At the very least, look into like a Roth IRA. Write that down, ROTH IRA. That's kind of like a long-term savings thing. But even if you don't get into investing in those sorts of things, at least just pay attention and be conscious of the things you do spend money on and make them assets, okay? So make them either hold value so you can later on resell them in life, make them something that's going to make you more money. For example, if you have a clothing business, you buy a clothing printer, $600, but now you just save the money of having to go through somebody to print all your clothing. That's going to pay for itself and make you a lot more money in the future. Or at very least, make sure it's a necessity that's actually going to benefit you and serve you, like a refrigerator. I mean, you can resell a refrigerator too, but obviously it's not going to make you too much money-wise, but you need it, okay? So don't blow money on things that are not assets or beneficial in any way, aka name brand things, name brand shoes, like just things that you just don't need. Now, once you get more comfortable and if you want to indulge and have a little bit of fun, by all means, have a little bit of fun. Money, you can go. I blow money on name brand things I don't need here and there, but just be reasonable with it. So saving, number one, investing, number two. Number three, you would think this would be number one, but number three, I'm actually going to put is income, a good income. Now, these can all flop, all right? Good income can be number one. Say you're Justin Bieber, you're making bajillions of dollars a day. He doesn't have to save or invest. He can blow all of his money in one day, and the next week he'll make back an entire life savings times 1,000. Like, he doesn't need to save or invest. That's an example of how your income can be really good. Just like investing. You don't even need to save or even make that good at income, but if you happen to have just a good handful of money to invest with, and you invest correctly, you can pretty much live off your investments. I actually know someone who does that. He doesn't have much saved up in savings at all, like $1,000, but his investments are crazy. And anytime he needs to do something big that costs several grand, he'll just liquidate an investment and use that. But quite honestly, guys, you can make just a very moderate, humble amount of money, and if you save it correctly, you're golden. Say you make $600 a month, but you save it like crazy, and you save up $10,000, $15,000 in your savings, you can get your first place. That $600 a month will cover your rent, but you have $15,000 you can already live off right there. So your savings won't really go up, but you can at least live off that, and it'll kind of like remain the same. I don't recommend that, but as an example, you could do that. And ideally, guys, last but not least, ideally, if you can combine all of them, if you can work your way up to making a good income, and then you can save a good majority of it, and then you invest what you do spend properly and make it make more back for you, then you're really golden, guys. So that's my little tip for you guys. Just save a lot of money. Save. Act like you're broke, budget like you're broke, spend like you're broke when it comes to just buying regular day-to-day stuff for yourself. Okay, don't let it affect you and be stingy to your family and friends or whatever, like skipping Christmas presents, but just spend like you're broke, guys, and you'll see. You'll save up tremendously. And then invest in only assets, only things you need, only things that are going to benefit you. And you're good. And then obviously work to making as much money as you can in life. That's my little financial tip from me to you guys. If any of you guys are watching, you look up to me or listen to what I say. Hopefully that plants a little bit of a seed in your head, just gets you on the right path. I am not a financial expert by any means. I am young and dumb, and I'm going to make tons more mistakes with my money. I'm constantly asking for help. I'm constantly learning. I'm talking to somebody right now, but learning a lot more about investing. I'm constantly learning, and I'm going to make plenty of mistakes too. I am no financial expert at all. But I just figured you guys are young like me. We need to bounce good, positive, prolific vibes off each other. So that's it, man. What the hell? We walk into our house at the Chipotle, and this is just sitting in my living room. I know Kat and Justin were here earlier. I don't know who the hell stole this.
I don't know where they found it. I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's a slow sign. That's so funny. You should put it near your bedroom, Ariana.
You should stick it up your...
Tuesday routine, you guys already know. Revenge. There's an issue with the TV downstairs, long story short. So we're doing it old school style. Got the speakers hooked up, the laptop. We'll sit right in the bed all cutesy-like. We got post-workout Chipotle. And a little bit of post-workout classiness. And it's red wine, so it's heart healthy. Pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Typical Tuesday routine. I think I mentioned it earlier in the same video, but seriously, guys, if you have not yet seen the video Tuesday, that's the title of it, Tuesday. Wicked artsy, I know. It's one of my favorite videos I ever made. I had so much fun making it. It was like a day in a life.
Yeah,
it was like a real world type of day in a life episode with her and I. I put a lot into making it. It was really fun to make. I think I said that 9 times now, and it's already over 200,000 views. It's pretty cool.
Fun with that. People at my work have even looked it up.
Hey, did you know that on our, well, it's not our year anniversary, but on the actual date we began dating, the 25th?
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah, and the 25th of this September coming up will be the 1-year anniversary of that video. The video will be 1 year old on the 25th of September.
Aww.
Pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
So please like this video, subscribe now, like for peace and prosperity, of course, as always, and then comment below. Love y'all. Peace.